is a team that has always been a thorn in Colorado's side, just like they've been the thorn in Colorado State side. This is a arch rivalry right here. This is a rivalry that is intense. This is for the state of Colorado. These are the two most important teams in the state of Colorado, not named the Denver Broncos. And pretty much you got to pick a side. You got Colorado State, which is in Colorado Springs, which is a much bigger city and a much bigger, metropolis and things like that for the mountain state of Colorado. Then you have Boulder, a beautiful area that is all based on the college that's around it. And funny thing is, now they got who can some consider one of the greatest athletes to ever step on a football field and possibly a baseball field in Deion Sanders. But we all see that Deion Sanders has the mind of a football genius. This is why he was such a talented, top-rated player throughout his whole time in high school, college, and the pros. And Deion has always been a very flamboyant personality. He's somebody who does not mind speaking his mind. He's somebody that doesn't mind going at the top dog of everything, and he's somebody that loves to prove people wrong. Well, 2 weeks in a row, he's proven all the skeptics, all the experts, he's proven them very wrong. Even though a lot of people are in support of Deion, he has just as many haters as well too. And they felt like last week, oh, Nebraska's defense is going to be good enough and they'll figure out a way to win this rivalry game and upset Colorado. The game wasn't even close because Nebraska doesn't have a quarterback that can really do anything to affect the Colorado Avalanche that's hitting the NCAA. So that was really a game that we all knew that was going to wind up being a showcase game. Even myself, I had Nebraska early in that spot, but then I told myself come about Thursday, Friday, come on, let's not give the books some charity money because we know that Nebraska is going to figure out a way to mess this game up, even if it's close. And you know what? I don't see it being close after what they just did to TCU, a team that just played in the national championship. Yes, I even said that was not the same team from the national championship, but TCU will wipe the floor with Nebraska. And that's pretty much proven. And that was proven in that game. And that's why Colorado is legit. They're for real. They're here. They don't have those same guys that went 1-11 last year. Those guys are not on this team anymore. If they do, it's only 2 or 3 of them. And they're probably bringing Shedeur and Travis Watercups. Okay? So don't sleep on this Colorado team, but they are walking into a landmine because you cannot just look at Colorado State and say, okay, we're going to walk all over Colorado State. Colorado State might be the most motivated team in the nation because they have not even been mentioned as a team that's a threat to anybody this year. Yes, they played Washington State early in the season, and Washington State had their way with them. But that's a good learning lesson for this team because when you look at it, they've played just as good a talent or better than Colorado. So they're prepared for this game in all senses of the word because we know that Colorado would be a dog if they play Wazoo next week in the same situation in Wazoo. But this game was in Colorado Springs from what I'm seeing. But still, at the end of the day, this is going to be a game that you can't just say, okay, they're going to walk all over them. It doesn't work like that. You got ESPN in the house. They're going to be on campus Saturday. And that's usually a omen for a game that can go any way it wants to go. I've seen so many teams with so much hype going into a game, and they absolutely come out flat because they have to do all the engagements, they have to do all the interviews, all that good stuff, and can Colorado stay focused because now they have a lot of new fans. They have a lot of new expectations. They're not looking at this team to just squeak out games. They want to see them absolutely crush teams and have Deion have these epic press conferences as well too. So we are on the good foot, but you have to be ready for anything to happen Saturday. When you're playing an arch rival, all bets are off. So with that, let's go ahead. We move forward. Let's go ahead and talk about the NBA. The